Good morning.
Morning.
December 27th, we're here at the Yetman Trailhead on Gates Pass Road. We're outside Tucson, Arizona. This is Gates Pass over here. Today we're looking at climbing Golgen Gate Mountain, which is right there. I don't believe there's an official trail up it. There's supposed to be a cairned use trail, but we're not sure where it is, so we're just going to cross this wash in front of us here and go see what we can find. So this is looking back at the pass. We crossed the wash out of the parking lot, and I believe now we found the Golgen Gate Trail, which circles the mountain, and we've gone to the right on it. So we're kind of looking for a cairned use trail. If we don't find it, we're probably going to just go up one of these washes and see if we can get up to the top. So the Golgen Gate Trail is not too bad so far. We're still going around to the west, I believe it is, looking for some sort of a trail or maybe a ridge. The washes look pretty overgrown with spiky stuff, so that might not be the best option for us. So we've left the Golgen Gate Trail. That's looking back at the Yetman parking lot. We came down the trail this way, and we have left the trail, and now we're working our way up kind of a ridge. It's scrubby, it's not terrible, it's not too bad going, so we're going to keep going up, see what happens. Just taking our time, it's pretty loose. Well, we're gaining a little altitude. That's old Tucson over that way, and looking towards Saguaro National Park. And there's Julie coming up the mountain. It's not too bad going right here. There are plenty of obstacles and no trail, but we're able to get through without getting too carved up. Well, we're almost back up above the Yetman parking lot. There's one big saguaro here and a big rock. That's where we are. We're going this way. Still working our way up the mountain. Definitely not on a trail. Still going. Get a little steeper. There's the Yetman parking lot with our vehicle in it down there. That's looking across at the other mountain. I don't know if that's Cat Mountain or... That's looking over towards Wasson Peak. Well, we've reached kind of a saddle point here. There's still a little more elevation to be gained, but it's kind of scenic right here, so I thought I'd take a little picture. Julie's still with us. Here's back over towards the way we're staying. Oh, that looks like it might be the peak up there. Now, how do we get there? We're staying over here in one of the trailer parks, or the RV parks I should say, past those green roofs, if you can see them. So, we still haven't found a sign of any cairns yet, but that looks like to be one of the peaks. I know there are probably more than one peak here, but... Well, it's turned into a bit of a scramble. We've stowed our poles, and we're kind of rock scrambling now. Some of these big ones are loose too, so you gotta watch it. Well, one of the peaks is in sight here. We're reining it in. Our last little slope to scramble up. I think there are more than one peak. Obviously one's going to be the highest one. I seem to remember something about being 4 different kind of sub-peaks. Pretty cool though. Here's the main part of Tucson. That way. A little steep towards the top here. I believe that's it for this peak, unless it's a false summit. You gotta watch out because you make a move for a rock and all of a sudden you realize that you gotta go through a thorny bush and it grabs onto you and stops your move from happening. Well, we're at the top for the most part. Kind of windy. Well, we made it to the top of the mountain. Here's the cache, whatever's in there. We'll see. A little windy. Boy, a lot of people have been up here, looks like. Ouch. What's the last person?
Gary Cowell.
Yesterday. Where is he from?
I don't know. Vernon.
BC?
BC.
So, Tom and Julie, hiking with Tom and Julie. So there are some cairns up here. We're scrambling our way back down here now, but you can see there are some rock cairns. And that might make it easier because we never did find them on the way up. I think we may have taken the longer way. Julie's coming down the mountain. I think that's the Rincon Mountains over there. And I believe that's the Catalinas, or those are the Catalinas. Still got a few cairns here, which is nice. Scenic up here though, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Got the saguaro cacti, some actio. These other things are, I think, are Mara something or other. I forget what they're called. Looks like a yucca. Maybe it is a yucca. Much easier when there's a trail. Here's a nice barrel cactus, along with the saguaros, the rock cairns. Well, I would say we're about 3/4 the way down. There's the parking lot back where that white vehicle is. And there's the Golgen Gate Trail. Here's the intersection with the Golgen Gate Trail. There are 2 cairns on this side and 1 on the other side. And we'll get a distance from here to the Yetman parking lot. But that's the route. It's cairned all the way up to the top. So once you find this spot, you can find your trail up. We went the other way and made kind of a loop out of it. We also hit all the 3 or 4 peaks, whatever it is up there. And we did a little rock scrambling, which you don't do if you take this cairn trail, but it's still fun. So let's see how far it is back to the parking lot. Well, we're just about back to the parking lot. It's a little, I thought it was a little easier than this coming back, but it's still pretty steep. I believe this is the Yetman Trail. Okay, so we took the little more difficult way down. Now we're back to the bigger trail that goes over the parking lot. We could have stayed on this one, but we went on that one for some reason. Almost done. Well, there's our mountain that we climbed. We went all across the top of the peaks up there. And we started up on the right side, and we came down on the left side as we're looking at it here. Now we're just about back to the parking lot. Let's see if I can figure a rough distance to where that cairned trail takes off. Okay, so here's the little hike recap. It was about 3.5 miles the way we did it. You could make it a little shorter if you wanted to. Find this cairn trail, which is about 0.6 of a mile up this trail, and then you see the cairns on the right and one on the left, and you take the right there off this trail. We did a total of about 1,620 feet for total ascent.
Yes.
And it took us about 4 hours. So that's the recap. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and happy hiking.